On Sunday, May 5th, 2013, I adopted my first dog, Bronwyn. She was emaciated, abused, and abandoned boxer mix from the Toronto Humane Society. We became best friends right away. We did everything together. We went on long walks, big adventures, and spent hours on hours cuddling. She was with me through my highest highs and my lowest lows, always by my side. Even though I would go on to adopt 2 more dogs, Bronwyn was always special. She was my OG, my original girl. The day I adopted her, I made her a promise that I'd never let anything bad happen to her ever again. But I failed at that promise. I couldn't protect her from cancer, and I couldn't protect her from time. Sadly, on November 11th, 2021, I had to say goodbye to my best friend. Since then, I've had a very hard time coping with the loss. I cry every day, and I'm not sure how to get past this. So I thought I would write Bronwyn a letter to try to put into words how I feel. This is my letter to Bronwyn. I miss you so much, Bronwyn. I miss your kisses, your cuddles, and the unending love you gave me. Nothing is the same without you. When we first met, I had no idea you would end up being my dog, but only a couple weeks later, you were. And more than that, you became my best friend. Adopting you was the best decision I ever made. You were by my side through everything. And maybe that's why this is so hard for me. The void left in my life by your passing is beyond anything I can put into words. Lindsay and Nora are doing their best to comfort me. They come running anytime I start to cry. You taught them how to take care of me, and you did such an amazing job at that. Even with them next to me, though, I still feel so alone. You were the calming and reassuring presence in my life. And without you, everything just feels topsy-turvy. Everywhere I go, I still see you. When I'm driving, I catch a glimpse of you in the rearview mirror, sitting quietly in the back seat. At work, I can still see you sniffing around the craft table and hear your tippy-tappy toes as you eagerly anticipate a treat. You're everywhere I turn, but it's just not the same. The places we love to go have lost their shine. They just don't feel special anymore. The world has become a dark shade of gray without you in it. I can't let you go. I don't want to let you go. Your leash still hangs by the door. Sometimes I take it down to hold it, to remember all the walks we took together. Every morning I wake up, I kiss your ashes and say, "Good morning, kiddo." And as I head to bed, I kiss you and say goodnight. Some days I take your ashes, sit on the couch, and hold them tight while I cry, just so I can feel closer to you. We had so many great times together, and it breaks my heart to know that we won't have any more. But I know things weren't always great. There were times I was a bad friend and a bad human. I want to say I'm sorry for all the times I was mean to you, for the times I spanked you, and for the times I got frustrated with you. None of that was because of you, though, and you never deserved it. That was my anxiety and insecurity showing. If I could go back and change it, I would. You were the best dog. The best friend a boy could have asked for. I never deserved you. But I'm so glad that I had you. I knew you were sick, in pain, and tired, I knew that you weren't going to get any better. But I still feel like I murdered my best friend. I wish that in our last moments together, you could have told me that I was making the right decision, that you're ready to go, because I feel like I rushed it. I feel like we could have had even a few more days together. I get it's at this point. It doesn't really matter though, because there's no winding back the clock. My decision will haunt me for the rest of my life. I'm sorry I couldn't protect you from cancer in time. I failed at the promise I made you the day that I brought you home. I want you to know I really did try. There's nothing I wouldn't have given to have protected you from those things. I hope you can forgive me, but I understand if you can't. I'm not a religious person, but I hope and wish that we will be together again. Someplace, someday. I desperately want to spend eternity with you. I miss you, Bronwyn. Words can't convey how much I miss you. My love for you will never end. You will always be my kiddo, and I will always be your person. Until we meet again, love always and forever. Your Jeffrey.